Part 2. Azure Moon. Ethereal Moon. Reunion at Dawn.
Double moon.
It is Imperial Year 1185. Nearly 5 years have passed since the fall of the monastery at Garreg Mach, and war continues to plague the lands of Fodlan. Ferdiad has been captured. The Holy Kingdom of Fargus is in shambles.
Oh, wow.
The Leicester Alliance is on the verge of collapse,
Oh my God.
fractured by two opposing factions. Those who support the Adrestian Empire and its ruler, and those who seek her demise. Meanwhile, under Emperor Edelgard's rule of law, the Adrestian Empire continues to expand its reach. The path to a new Fodlan, unified by Imperial strength, may yet be in sight.
You. How long do you intend to sleep?
Hey, she's back. A refresher? Edelgard believes that the church is very evil, so she has raised the army of the Empire to try and destroy it. That's basically it. Also, Dimitri thinks that she is the reason why her mom and his stepmom are dead, which is the same person. So he hates Edelgard now that he believes that she is the one who led to this massacre of... I forget what the event's called. So that kind of broke his mind, so he's kind of crazy. But I think it really just boils down to Edelgard just thinking the church is evil and she wants to destroy it.
Your body is awake. Your eyes must open now, and you must find the strength to stand upon those legs of yours. Like so much rain, a pool of blood has fallen to the ground. As spears and arrows pierce the earth, it weeps. And even now, it weeps. In order to survive, they kill. And so the people of this world are lost in an abyss of suffering. They weep as well. The only one who truly knows the nature of such things is I. Or rather, you.
Lady Rhea is the leader of the church, yeah. And the one who just turned into a dragon, apparently. I'm still sleepy.
You are a complete and utter fool! Have you not changed one bit? Get on your feet. Right now. I'll coddle you no more. You are just like a child, always needing me to hold your hand.
But Mom, it's so early. It's only been 5 years.
Hey, are you awake?
Who are you?
I'm just a villager here. What are you doing in a place like this? I honestly didn't expect to find someone floating away down the river.
Garreg Mach is upstream of here, but that place was abandoned.
What do you mean?
Huh? You don't know? The Church of Saros isn't there anymore. Though, there have been some folks still living there in the 5 years since... well, you know. Anyway, I've heard some thieves have been spotted around those parts these days.
I'm sorry, what? What?
Are you feeling alright? You didn't hit your head or anything, did you? It's the ethereal moon of the year 1185. It's been nearly 5 years since the monastery fell.
It's been 1 week since...
Tomorrow was supposed to be the Millennium Festival, but who's got time to think about things like that?
The Millennium Festival.
Yeah, that's what I said. But with the war and the Archbishop still missing it all, I doubt there's a soul to be found who has enough blessings worth counting. Hey, slow down, will ya? Where do you think you're going?
The monastery.
Are you crazy? I told you. They say thieves are running amok up there. And there's plenty of other dangers, too.
I heard a rumor that Imperial troops went up there to investigate and got slaughtered. Every last one.
Come on, I promise I won't say you're a coward. Just forget about going anywhere near
As if I'm concerned about you calling me a coward.
You just remember I tried to stop you. Got it? It's not on my conscience if you wind up dead.
My students are... I don't think they're waiting for us.
Students? You really are crazy, aren't you? There aren't any kids anywhere near that place anymore. Unbelievable.
So we just... Did we die and it took 5 years to get reborn? Don't answer that if you know. Just thinking out loud. Dimitri?
I should have known that one day you would be haunting me as well.
This looks like a scene out of Dark Souls almost.
You. What must I do to be rid of you?
What the fuck? So... Did you do something with your hair?
I will kill that woman, I swear it. Do not look upon me with scorn in your eyes.
Listen, everything's gonna be okay.
You... It can't be. You're alive?
Maybe some eyeshadow? Did you add eyeshadow to your look? I'm trying to pin down what's different about you.
If that is the case, that can only mean you are another Imperial spy. Did you come here to kill me? Answer the question.
No. I'm glad you're safe.
Am I?
So, what have you been doing for the past 5 years?
I have been dead, more or less.
Why do you say that?
What do you hope to gain asking me that? There are more important matters at hand.
Don't forget to cross the T's and dot the
Do you
lowercase
not
j's.
smell
Wait,
them?
what?
Filthy rats everywhere. And traces of those who were here long ago. And thieves crawling from the woodwork, attracted by the promise of treasure. Since the monastery fell, order in this area fell right along with it. You must have seen the state of the town near Garrick Mach on your way here. Vile thieves run rampant. They pillage and loot to their heart's content. I must kill them. Every last one.
Okay.
It's time to hunt down their nest.
I see things haven't changed much with you. You're still a little nuts. What do you plan to do?
I told you, I will kill them all.
Are you going to ask me why it's been 5 years since you've seen me? I'm waiting for that question. We don't have to kill them to stop them.
They must die.
Okay.
Someone must put a stop to this cycle of the strong trampling the weak. Or do you condone their actions? Do you believe that the pillaging and slaughtering those rats live for is justified? It is reprehensible, and they must be put down. I intend to give them a taste of the pain they have inflicted on others.
You look pretty cool.
Even if it means becoming a rat myself. I swore to at least do that much. I will not let them down.
Oh, that was a Wayne's World reference, boo. Oh, okay. I've not seen Wayne's World since it came out, I think. I don't remember much about it. Can just the two of us hope to prevail?
It doesn't matter.
Where's the
All
duet?
that matters is killing those who deserve to die.
And Mom? Like, these are very important questions. Where are those two? Whoa, Gilbert's still here?
Good work. I should have known to check the monastery. Let's move quickly.
Yes, sir.
Dimitri, I'm on my way.
do, Dimitri? Where's my dad?
In the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, Imperial loyalist Cornelia has subdued all regions of the former royal house of Blathed to prevent further revolt. Prince Dimitri has been sentenced. Now, the backbone of the former kingdom, Houses Gautier and Fraldarius, struggle to continue the resistance. Cornelia, operating out of the royal palace, has accepted the support of the Empire to build an army and plots to wipe out all remaining kingdom forces. In the Leicester Alliance, House Regan leads an anti-imperial faction, while House Gloucester directs the Empire's supporters. Despite the undeniable threat of fracture, the Alliance's adept new leader, Claude, deftly maintains the outward appearance of a unified front. In Enbar, the imperial capital of the Adrestian Empire, Emperor Edelgard fights to strengthen her regime. She has extended her reach to the kingdom by inciting a coup and continues to draw its former lords under her influence in pursuit of controlling all of Western Fodlan. In the meantime, the Knights of Seros have been dispatched to find Archbishop Rhea, who remains missing despite their searching. Left unattended, the monastery at Garreg Mach has fallen to ruin and become a haven for thieves.
Shit, so the Holy Kingdom is now fractured with a puppet queen supporting the Empire. The Leicester Alliance is in a civil war. And Dimitri's just hanging out at Garreg Mach killing thieves. Smart. That's a good place to be for the leader of your country. To be just hanging out at a ruined monastery killing thieves. It's a good place for them.
It smells of blood and sewage. Seems I found their nest.
Synopsis: things equals bad.
Intruders!
Oh,
Protect the-
Palardo! What a Palardo!
Shall we go rat hunting? Don't let a single vermin escape.
I see you still have the killer lance I gave you 5 years ago. Wow, interesting. You have like all the lances I gave you last time. Huh.
What's my strategy?
And I still have the Knights of Seros equipped. I guess they went on the 5-year journey with me.
I'll comply.
I'll comply. Wow.
Don't struggle.
Oh god, even with just a javelin. He looks cool.
Eventually, I too will fall.
Hello, single. Oh boy. Oh boy.
See you in the eternal flames.
Okay.
Predictable. It won't be in vain.
That's your best.
Damn. Dimitri.
I must lead them well.
So he has a new class, huh? Oh, High Lord. With an air of authority and true mastery of the lance, this figure rules over both generals and lords. Grants avoidance plus 20 while unit is at full HP. Royal lineage. Whew. So he's gonna be impossible to hit if you're using a sword against him if he's at full HP. Jesus.
I'll destroy you!
My god, he's so angry. He's just critting all these
Too
people.
weak for this world.
Thank you for the blessed bow.
Another victory.
We're just getting so many things. Oh, what up,
His
Gilbert?
Highness. And Professor? We must speak.
You can call me by my name.
I know it's been 5 years.
What up,
but I
Ash?
never expected the monastery to end up like this.
Look, you got a little hair grown there. Oh, Mom.
I haven't seen any of you in such a long time.
Look at Mom.
I'm so glad to see you're alive.
Mother. Annette.
We'll help out from here. It's over, thieves.
Oh, shit.
Why are you here?
Wait, but where's the do, though? Ooh,
There is still room for improvement.
good level. Look up. Nah, the dude's not up here.
My orders?
I'd be honored.
I need to change your class, Ash. I'm sorry I didn't get to do that before the 5-year gap.
I'm your girl.
At your service.
Get Nosferatu equipped. Hold on, do you have a new class? You are now a bishop. Holy shit. Oh, wait, no, she was a bishop last time. What am I saying? She just looks different because, well, her looks changed. Nullify damage from terrain, yeah. Yeah, I was thinking that she was some new class because she just looks different, but that's just because the time difference.
Thanks.
The dude would be like Gandalf and Helm's Deep. On the dawn of the third day, look to the east. You can't miss me. I'm a fucking
You were
fortress.
unprepared.
Hey!
35 damage? Oh my god. She also cut her hair. Thank you, Boo.
This is for everyone's good.
Work. Out of my way.
God, man, stop it. Oh my god.
Eventually, I too will fall. My strength is in the service of revenge.
He has a 38 strength right now.
It's time.
Gambito! Oh yeah, he gave into the dark side 100%. Hexlock shield? Protection 2, resilience 4? Holy shit. Equip that. I will give it to do though when he arrives. Sorry, madam.
All talk. And
He's
no
pretty
action.
upset. Wait. Chest key. Uh-huh. Wow, there's actually a few. We got 4 chests here. Luckily Ash is at the top, because that's where 3 of them are. The dude will come.
Can't afford to lose.
Annette and Mercedes have come. So will the Dudu. Wow.
A tragic end.
Oh, we can actually talk to me. Your end.
I must steel myself.
Child's play. What's up?
We promised 5 years ago we'd meet, here and now.
Oh, we did do that, didn't we? Well, I'm not gonna take this kill though. So you just wait. They did. They promised they would meet here 5 years for like the Millennium Festival, I think. Because they were gonna have like a class reunion, I think.
On my honor as a knight.
Way to go, Gilbert.
Wasted effort.
Wasted effort. Are bows exceptionally good in this game? Yeah. I think so.
So healthy.
Who have I... Oh, I haven't moved you. Oh shit,
The
Sylvain!
monastery has become a nest of thieves.
And Ingrid!
Professor, you're alive after all. But first things first. Let's defeat these thieves.
And Felix, Jesus.
I'll lend a hand. We'll catch up later.
He looks different too.
We must end this quickly.
I mean, I guess, of course he does.
Much appreciated.
Oh man, that's a lot of people. Well, I don't want to fight literally everybody. But, like, we probably can. I'll just leave it on Nosferatu so we don't kill them all in one hit. Well, I know only one of them can attack me once. My fear, though, was if we just keep killing them all, like, maybe they could do enough damage to eventually whittle me down, but I don't think they could.
Thanks.
I'll cut through.
What's the plan?
So, are you a new class, or you just look really different? You just look really different.
Pointless.
Still a badass, though.
One to remember.
Ready when you are.
So we don't have any keys over here. Still. Wait there. Well,
Another victory.
I guess even with Nosferatu, we're still gonna kill him.
This could turn the tides.
Yep, our squad's all grown up.
Have to be clever.
Our children are older now. He just blocked that with his hand.
Now.
Let's try this.
Yes, good luck.
There are openings to the north and south. We'll split into two and tear them apart.
Yeah, we will. Being poisoned is so inconvenient.
Predictable.
We'll farm that out for a bit.
You're too kind.
You're gonna need that defense, buddy.
I'll cut you down. You haven't earned my pity.
God, how many swords do you need on your waist?
I fight and grow stronger. Oh,
I was just stronger.
The voices do seem to be a little different as well, which is cool. Do you have a key? We'll just march down here. Any of those archers? Yeah. Who are... Oh, right, yeah, Palardo. Don't go too far ahead. Just sit there. Yeah, like all these people have been stuck at this class for 5 years.
I don't expect forgiveness. So helpful.
You bet Felix is plotting against me? No, I'm sure he's probably cooled off for the 5 years.
Not enough. Child's play.
Why attack him? I guess you just wanted to poison Gilbert? We're gonna do any damage to him. I mean, the poison will, but... Let's end this.
All is going to plan.
What plan is that? Wake up in 5 years to a shitty world?
I'm stronger than before.
What's unfortunate here is that now I can't get to the chest this turn. So now you have angered me. Curses! Now he's poisoned. Get him covered!
You were unprepared.
Be prepared.
Reminds me of my youth.
Nothing? No level up? Yeah, Gilbert has a lot of HP. He's not messing around. God, I'm sorry. Oh my goodness.
See you in the eternal flames.
Farewell.
What's next? Thank you.
God, she still looks such like a mom even without the braid. I did not get them up to A, no. We need to go get all those chests. So I kind of need to delay a little bit.
Thank you.
I don't know. I don't know what to do is. Okay.
It was meant to be.
Do you need a chest key? I mean, I guess. Sure. Because then we can send him back to grab this one. I gotta be careful, like, if I can't have the enemy basically kill themselves on us before we get these chests.
Watch and learn.
That's pretty skillful.
What's up? Huh. Not enough.
Stand poison.
We've got to try.
Charge! Woo! All of them wanted to attack Mom, and I did not want to allow that.
I'm sorry.
Alright, so since we have all those poison, let's do restore. Beautiful. No more poison for them.
I'm grateful.
He will open that chest. You are going to... Well, I guess we can move up now because they're... the main bad guy there won't probably move. I'm sorry, the Axe of Ukanvarsara? What? Oh yeah, talk. Let's do that.
Long time no see, Professor. I always
Do I
knew
think
my
I'll play another
heart
house after
would
this?
again.
Probably, unless I'm tired of it, but so far I don't, like, have that feeling at all. I'm kind of curious. Although the opening of this game may be a slog, though, because I understand it's not really that different. And it's long. It is very long.
Getting to see you and everyone else again makes having to leave my family feel less difficult.
Yeah, part 1.
Well done.
Hey, she finally Master Bishop after 5 years.
I've made good progress.
Alright, so they have all talked to me. Well.
On my honor as a knight.
We're gonna need to move around this guy so we can talk to the rest of our students. You don't have a attack range of 2, do you? No, you only have a silver sword? Okay. So don't mind us. We're We're just gonna walk around you. Oh yeah, so what's this Axe of Ukan Warra? A sacred weapon that restores HP every turn. Effect increases with crests. Crest of Gloucester? Okay. Ah. Come talk to me.
Where have you been the last 5 years?
I don't know.
I was worried about you. And then I was just sad.
Aw.
I'm glad we could meet again, Professor. It'll be nice to fight alongside each other, just like old times.
Aw. Is Gloucester a net? I don't remember. Dominic. Oh, you don't have a crest. Who is Gloucester? Darius. Blithid. Someone's Gloucester. Oh. No, that's Gautier. Hello, Lissa. Oh yeah, Mom's still here. She just looks different. There she is. Alright, but we still have to talk with Felix. So we move down here. The Cursed Ashia Sword? This blade inflicts 5 damage on its wielder after combat in exchange for its high critical rate. Wow, okay. Lorenz?
Fancy meeting you here. A welcome surprise.
Alright, thank you. Let's kill this person. Who is going to do the job?
No, I'm not the one you want. I guess I've got no choice.
I'll end this quickly.
Oh boy.
I'll make up for the setback.
You're fine.
Not bad at all.
It isn't looking good for us.
Wait,
Should we
what?
retreat? You didn't plan on letting him get away, did you?
No. What? I'm sorry, what? Well, that's not fair.
Two coming.
But they won't get away.
Thanks.
Did any of us pick up a door? There we go. Door! Oh my, he's so upset. He's so upset.
Too weak for this world.
I'm impressed.
You should yield me a tidy profit.
Is that right?
Need to pull my weight.
Speed ring.
I thought it would be easy money. Maybe it wasn't.
meant to be.
I have nothing to say about this. I mean, their motivation increased, but like, we're still not. I'm not gonna be like, okay, everybody, time for class, right? Turn to page 65. Today we shall learn contractions.
Your Highness! Professor! I'm so glad you're both safe.
Why are you here?
Damn.
Did you forget? We all made a promise on this very day 5 years ago.
Dimitri, weren't you the one who asked that we all meet up here?
Don't be silly. Of course you remember our promise. That's why you and the professor are here, right?
Your Highness, I have been following news of your whereabouts for a while now. I am relieved to have finally found you.
Do not call me that. I am not a prince, but a walking corpse.
Oh boy. Why would you say that? You're clearly alive.
That is what we all believed, but it is not so. I can see with my own eyes that you are alive, Your Highness. But the jail cells in Ferdiad are as solid as they come. How did you manage to...
do?
He better not be dead. Oh, hey, take care, Lufos.
He's dead. He died in my place.
No. What? I will uninstall this video game. Are you serious?
I see. We will be sure to honor his loyalty, Your Highness.
But the dude was like one of the only... And he dies off screen? Hello, British Cookie, how's it going?
As for the state of the kingdom, the lords from the western regions have declared their fealty to the Empire, starting with House Rowe.
Hello, Jamie.
Cornelia's band of traitors now refers to kingdom territory as the Farkas Dukedom. They've made Ferdiad their stronghold as they continue to invade the eastern region.
I can't believe the dude. Oh my god. He was the best. Cornelia?
She is a mage who has served the royal family for more than 20 years. There is much to tell you. I will explain everything in time.
Well, it's not like all of the kingdom's lords have sided with the Empire. There are plenty of houses, like mine and Felix's, that remain stubbornly opposed.
Your Highness, please allow us to take up arms at your side once more. What we need more than anything isn't soldiers, money, or supplies. We need the legitimate heir of Fargus to overthrow the Empire and reclaim the kingdom. Such is your duty. It is yours alone to bear, and well worth fighting for. Only you can gather our troops and lead us back into the light.
You're still needed, Dimitri. And so is the dude, like, what the The duo was not the one that made it easy mode. Every single one of like our characters are insane except for Ash. I guess maybe also Annette. But like most everybody is still insane. Like the dude did not make is not, but like he was the most pure. He was the best character of the Blue Lions.
So, and you see
Oh,
how
whoops.
that woman, how the Empire cannot be forgiven. That we must wipe them all out until not a single one of them remains.
Wipe them all out? I don't
Oh,
think
yeah,
any
see,
of us here are suggesting anything that extreme.
We gotta fight back. That's what we missed.
Professor, there is something I would like to ask you. Please, join me inside the monastery.
Yeah, okay. Like,
To think you survived under all that rubble for the past 5 years. I suppose stranger things have happened, odd as that is to admit. There is still much I would like to ask you, but I think that's enough for now.
where are the Knights of Saros?
On that day 5 years ago, during the battle with the Imperial Army, Lady Rhea went missing. Since then, the Knights of Saros have continued searching for her. And for you, I hear they have yet to find any promising leads. As the Empire has yet to release a statement, it's hard to imagine that she has perished. And yet... No, never mind.
Did Gilbert inherit all of the Deduce stats and equips? No, if he had the equips, then he would have that shield that the dude had. And the gauntlets, and a hand axe.
Once news of your survival gets out, everyone will flock back to the monastery.
What happened to the kingdom? What happened to the dude?
After that battle, a certain incident took place in Ferdiad. Rufus, who was serving as King Regent, was murdered.
Wait a minute. Was Rufus, Mustache Man? I drew in my mustache guy?
I was once a knight in service of the royal family. I resigned from the Knights of Saros and returned to serve the kingdom. However... This is madness. You truly claim that His Highness is the one who killed Rufus?
Oh, but it's true. The only one who could slip past the bodyguards and kill so efficiently is the young prince.
Okay,
You
so...
can't deny it.
This character... Yeah, I expected that from Alyssa. Clearly she's evil.
Rufus is Prince Dimitri's uncle. His Highness is incapable of such an atrocious crime as murdering his own blood.
Ah, but they were never very close, were they? It's a well-known fact among former retainers.
What do you mean, what, Alyssa? Listen, there is a history, Alyssa. When any attractive female comes into the scene, especially when, let's say, she has a lot of things showing, you usually are on board.
There are even rumors
That was
that
an
Rufus
easy
was originally involved in the
prediction to
tragedy
make.
at Dusker. Perhaps His Highness believed those rumors and murdered Rufus in a fit of rage. But I'm afraid none of that matters now.
Cornelia, do not tell me that you...
The decision has been made. His Highness will pay for his crime with his head. His sentence will be carried out the day after tomorrow. On that day, the royal bloodline will come to an end.
Like, how does that outfit even work? With the weight in the front, like, where's the... Like, what's holding... Like, does she have tape on?
All you have left to do is sit back and watch, you senile old fool. Watch as the kingdom you love falls to ashes.
It was soon after announced that his sentence had been carried out. With His Highness's death, the royal bloodline of House Blythed was erased from this world. True to her word, all we could do was watch as she tore the kingdom apart before our eyes. Since the execution and the prince's corpse were concealed from the public, there have always been those who believed His Highness was still alive. As for myself, I only began to hope 3 years ago, when I chanced upon some compelling rumors.
What? You've been searching for the prince for 3 years?
An Imperial platoon attacked without warning. Incident after incident of Imperial generals being slaughtered in Kingdom territory. It is said that each died in such a brutal, gruesome way that it is hard to imagine they were killed by human hands. I followed the rumors to location after location. Eventually, I had seen enough. I knew the rumors were true. Finally, after a half-decade of torment, it happened. I found him.
Hello, Bob Ross. Also, the discussion in chat about about all the things holding boobs into place.
I fear his deep hatred and the weight of his solitude have consumed him for far too long. We must bring him back from the edge on which he stands. To that end, I must speak with His Highness. I imagine it will not be a quick or easy conversation. I pray that he is of a mind to speak of such things. I am certain that my words will... never mind. What must be done, must be done.
I agree, Gilbert.
I would wager that you are weary after the day's events. Perhaps you should take this opportunity to get some rest.
I have questions, but I don't think Gilbert has the answers to them.
Part 2. Azure Moon. Guardian Moon. The Delusional Prince. Prince Dimitri and the remnants of the royal army join with the remaining Knights of Seiros to form a revitalized kingdom army. Using Garreg Mach as their base of operations, they rise to action against the Empire.
Anything for the Wally say? No, I do not want to know the answers. I'm just talking out loud. Wait a minute, we are really going to teach these people? Each unit has grown over the past 5 years. You should check their classes and weapons. Hey, Sheridan, how's it going? Thank you for the... Wah! Also, Sheridan, we recruited... You weren't here, but we recruited Leonie. Orange waistcoat girl.
So you were alive after all.
Sateth is here?
Professor, it is so good to see you again. My brother and I were worried about you.
So the captains didn't change at all. Flame basically just, like, they expanded her like it was Photoshop. They just expanded the image a little bit, so she looks basically the same. And I can see Cyril over there on the left being hidden by me right now.
Oh, thank the goddess. I couldn't bear the thought of letting Gerald down by not finding you.
Guess you lucked out.
There he is. There's Cyril.
We've been looking everywhere for you, but I see Lady Rhea isn't with you. Damn.
Everyone was real worried about you, Professor.
I hate you, Cyril.
Gilbert has told us everything. From here on, our strength is yours as well.
Does my heart well to see that all of you are safe. Now that we have all gathered, let's discuss our next course of action.
We have two objectives: to overthrow the Empire and to rescue Rhea. I have no objection to joining forces with you. After all, our interests are aligned.
Nothing could be more reassuring than securing the cooperation of the Knights of Seiros.
Sheridan, we just did the time skip, so I think we're still kind of getting all of our characters back. But we definitely did have Waistcoat Girl for the past couple strings. Let's fight together.
The Archbishop entrusted all of her affairs to you. From now on, I shall comply with your wishes.
We'll make Garreg Mach our base, and prepare to make our stand against the Empire. There is a fair amount of damage, but we will at least have shelter from the wind and rain.
Surely those Imperial jerks have this place staked out, right? It's a highly strategic location.
While it may be a strategic location, it's too far from the front lines to be worthy of notice at the moment. This area is inconvenient as far as transport time is concerned, so it's of little importance to their war effort.
Even so, nothing slips past the Emperor. It is safe to assume she at least has this place under surveillance.
Professor, what do you think about making this place our base?
Well, I mean, if we didn't make it our base, then that means we would have to build out an entire other HQ, render that HQ, design that HQ, and make sure that all the character models can walk around that HQ without any, like, bugs happening. So I think having this as our base would probably be for the best. Hello, CP, how's it going?
Fortunately, there are still villages and hamlets nearby, and though I wouldn't call them abundant, we have war funds as well. What do you think, Your Highness?
Do as you please.
Man, Dimitri is just
Hey,
checked
don't
out.
act like this doesn't concern you. We finally are reunited after all this time. We've got to work together.
She's right. In fact, why don't we all join forces and clean this place up a bit?
Oh yeah, that's a great idea. And it'll give us time to reminisce about all the good old days at the academy. I can't wait.
How carefree of you.
It may sound trivial, but, well, I think it's a good idea.
I understand feeling impatient, Your Highness, but patience is key at a time like this. If we fix up our base, it will improve morale, which will be sorely needed as we...
Why is everyone ordered? Because we said time skip shit. That was the first thing we said when you came in the... I'm done with you.
Fools.
It's been 5 years. Let's all settle down here. Settle down, I'm still your professor.
Stay out of this.
Jesus.
Please, calm yourself, Your Highness. We are not your enemies.
My enemies say the same.
What happened to him? It's like he's a completely different person.
I feel so bad for him. Would it help if I brewed him a nice pot of tea?
I cannot claim to understand how he feels. However, the way he's behaving, it's as though he's being haunted by some unseen force.
I'm worried.
As am I.
I'm a little weirded out that we're gonna just maintain a teaching schedule and it's Ingrid's birthday apparently, and we're gonna host. We can like still host a tea party.
Thank you for inviting me.
This seems just very like when we were just a teacher and they were just our students. This was okay, but we're doing tea time in the middle of a war.
Thank you.
Ingrid, you look pretty cool.
How relaxing.
I thought they would change up this part of the game after the 5-year time skip because it doesn't make sense.
Wow. Yes.
Heart racing memories?
Are you sure?
Shit.
Hmm?
Library's collection? Okay.
Thank you for the treat. I had such a great time.
Yeah, like the background is the same. We're supposedly in a ruined monastery and there's just this Snapchat filter still on. You have allies who can take the master exams. Take a look at certifications and review which they can take. So, important question, do we automatically have everybody that we recruited? We do, there you go. Here we go, there she is. There's Waistcoat Girl, Sheridan. Leonie is still here. Bernadette is still here. Looking fantastic. Hold on, let's go into, reclass. Get a closer look at them. Alright, we can't see them here, hold on. Certifications. So there's Leonie. There it is. Thank you for the wall, Sheridan. But more importantly, reclassing. Or classing to something else. I think I'm still leveling up Enlightened 1. Dimitri is now apparently some High Lord. Felix is still Swordmaster. Ash can now level up to, Paladin, I guess? Oh, hey, take care, boo. They changed things around. It's not exactly the same. Oh, okay.
What a relief.
Hey, Mr. Bork, thank you for the. Ah! Sylvain is still the Dark Mage for a little bit longer. Mercedes didn't master the Bishop. But it can't take any of these? Oh, it needs reason A or higher. But that's what she will eventually be. Alright, take care, Puffy. Okay, Annette's still there. Ingrid's still a paladin. Bernadette is still the archer. Oh yeah, right. Dorothea's still here. Raphael got some more hair. What can he become? Oh, a grappler. Jesus, look at that dude. Alright. Well, I think for the most part... Oh! Flame. I think I may just make you into a bishop right now. Well... you've been playing as a mage for a while. Maybe we should just let you finish that. Gilbert... You have so many people. And Cyril. Alright. Man. Let's check out support conversations. Holy shit. Okay.
Here you are.
Oh, were you looking for me, Felix?
You were injured in the last battle. Are you okay?
I'm fine now. Thank you for your concern.
You really are troublesome.
God, it's been 5 years.
I didn't want to get in your way out there.
It's been 5 years, Felix.
Don't worry. I was only trying to keep an eye on you.
What are you even doing on the battlefield?
She's a beast.
You endangered yourself and got hurt. Such a stupid thing to do.
Yes, of course, you're right. I have no excuses.
If you intend to carry on being such a fool, you'd best stay near me.
Are you sure?
Baka.
I'd hate to get in your way again.
You can,
Hmm?
You can keep thinking of me as your little brother. And that'd be better than going through this again.
But I thought you didn't like that. Didn't you say you were fed up with it?
I am fed up with it. I've already spent years filling in for someone who's dead. My older brother inspired love and respect. He was a great knight. He died. Since his death, his memory has followed me around like a shadow.
Jeez.
Oh, I didn't know you had a brother too.
I feel like this conversation could have happened 5 years ago.
Distract me on the battlefield. Still, do I really remind you of him?
Well, you don't look like him, but something about you feels so familiar. It just makes me want to protect you. That's not to say that you're incapable or unreliable or anything like that. In fact, it's quite the opposite. You're the one who just came to check on me.
You need to pay attention to your surroundings. You're reckless. Lives are at stake, including mine when I have to run over and save your skin.
Yes, I'll try to be more careful. Thank you for being so kind, Felix.
Whatever.
Okay. Who am I S ranking with? I have no idea yet. No idea. And yeah, I don't really care too much about the dancer class.
Okay, now that
I mean,
you know
it's
the
neat,
technique,
but
go ahead
it's
and
not
solve this problem.
top priority for me.
Ah, I've got it. Finally.
See? Isn't it fun to learn?
Absolutely. You're great at this, you know. You really seem to have all the answers. I wish I could study and just soak up knowledge like you. How did you get so good at this?
Well, studying was something of a necessity for me.
What do you mean?
My father was one of the king's knights. One day,
He never returned home. He just left without ever saying
Again,
a
I
word
feel
to
like
me
this
or
was
my mother.
supposed to take place earlier.
I'm so sorry to hear that. Losing a father so suddenly?
Because
I completely understand.
the father is with us, Gilbert. Theoretically has been.
After he left,
For like
I
5
thought a lot
years.
about where he might have gone. My father was a devout believer, so I was certain he must have come here, to Garreg Mach.
Here? Really?
That's why I was determined to gain acceptance into the academy.
we have
I
been
needed
fighting
to
with
come here
Gilbert.
so I could search for my father.
Alright, this is
The
weird.
problem was that I needed money to get in. Lots of it. And I didn't have any at all. So I entered the School of Sorcery in Ferdiad first, hoping I could somehow find a path here. I studied tirelessly until I finally earned myself a recommendation.
Yeah, Gilbert is her dad.
Oh, wow. So for you, studying has been like a way to meet your destiny.
Destiny, huh? Well, yes, but it's a bit embarrassing when you put it like that. Now I have other reasons for wanting to keep trying hard. I want to protect all of my friends and allies here.
Right?
I'm
Isn't
studying
he?
hard
He is,
so I
right?
can be as useful as possible to everyone I hold dear.
You've worked so hard. I really respect that. I'm going to follow your example. There you are, Ingrid.
Whoa, hi Ash. You seem excited. What's that you're holding?
A
book I
corpse!
found in
Oh.
town. I bought it for you.
From me? Ash, this looks very costly. Antique books like this are never cheap. Wow. The cover is stunning, and the binding is still in fantastic condition.
I drove a hard bargain. Still, I'll probably have to cut back on my spending for a while.
Why did you go to so much trouble?
So, did he buy that at the ruined marketplace of Garreg Mach where there's been no merchants for 5 years? Is that where he... Maybe he went out to the local towns that have been decimated by bandits and war.
I knew you had to read it too.
Well then, I will read it. Oh, the knight on the cover looks striking.
Fascinating, right? I was captivated from the moment I laid eyes on the cover.
There's an aura of stoicism intermingled with beauty, even amid a gruesome battle. Wait, looking closer at the face, this knight is a woman.
Yes, and she was a real historical figure. She was born into a noble family and bore a crest, but she was accepted into the king's service as a knight. She fought in many battles at her king's side, serving him all her life as his right hand. Oh, sorry, I've said too much. I didn't mean to spoil the story for you. I'm just so excited. I hope you enjoy it too.
Thank you for the
Well,
encouragement,
now that
Ash.
you spoiled it for her.
Living as a knight is certainly not an easy task. I know it will mean much pain, strife, and heartache. But I still want to pursue that dream.
Aren't you a knight?
Talking to you has reminded me.
Haven't you been one
I'm
for a
not the
few
type
years?
who gives up easily.
That's the Ingrid I know.
So to start, I'm going to read this book.
Great! When you're finished and freshly inspired, we'll talk about becoming knights. Not the ones in stories either. The real thing.
I look forward to it, Ash.
This feels really weird. Like, I assumed that all the conversations were going to kind of like reset after the 5-year gap and incorporate storylines that make sense for people who have been at war for 5 years. But so far, this just seems like they're basically never left school.
This meat is so good. I wish I could send some home to my little sis.
Raphael, what are you doing here?
Oh, I was just enjoying some of this roast. Did you want a bite?
No. I meant, what are you doing here? This isn't the dining hall.
That's funny. Of course I know this isn't a dining hall.
You know that, and yet you're stuffing your face here rather than where it's appropriate. You're not even seated.
Is that the best way to eat? If you think so, let's sit down.
You're missing the point.
He's sitting down on nothing.
At least use a plate.
I don't have a plate with me, so there's nothing I can do about that now. But since when are you so proper, Ingrid?
I'm not proper at all. You're just downright crude. Have you no respect for yourself and your journey to knighthood? Knights must work from a very young age to be upstanding in all facets. You are making a mockery of all that we stand for. You...
Slow down. I can't do all this listening while I'm trying to eat.
Disgusting. Now you've spilled gravy all over your shoes and your chin. You'd better wipe that up.
Now you need everything to be neat and tidy? You're really particular.
This has nothing to do with me. It's what's expected of a knight.
Wait. All I have to do is be neat and tidy, and I can become a knight? Forget all that studying then. I'm just gonna work on being the neatest and tidiest one here.
You do that, Raphael.
Wait, that is not what I said.
Oh, really? You're probably right. I shouldn't bother with the neat and tidy stuff.
You are impossible.
Okay. The C and B supports are neutral, but the A ranks are post-time skip specific. Okay. So now it's just me, Ash, and Felix. Okay. Well, I don't think anyone else changed their class, right? Yeah, Sword Master, Paladin, Dark Mage, Bishop, Mage. So all that stuff is the same. Store those. We did get some weapons. We also saw this rapier too. Oh yeah, and this thing. We'll store that. We will keep the bow, get the Wodow. Ash, I think, is fine. You're still fine. Store those two. It's a cool thing that every weapon got repaired at the very least. Bernadette has a hammer? I think she's had that for a while. I forgot to take it off her. What up, Dorothea? Wyvern Rider. You probably need some sort of healing. Just give you Vulnerary. And a Steel Shield. Make you even tankier than you are. Oh, right, we also need... Oh my god, I was gonna say we need to give to Do the Hexblade Shield. But no, we don't. Because they fucking killed him. I'm still upset about that. Hello, Terranoth. Yeah, some stuff has happened. Some stuff has happened. Can I give the shield to somebody else? I mean, yeah, we can, but I wanted to give it to Dedu. I'll grab this Blue Lion's brooch. Hey, Max, thank you for the resort for 16 months. Hello. Who will get the shield, though? You know, instead of the prayer ring, I'll give it to her. Which means we have an extra prayer ring. Leone. Oh, whoops, nope. I want to give you the prayer ring, or do I want to give you like a steel shield? Just give you steel shield. Oh yeah, the cliffhanger yesterday, it did end, well, on a cliffhanger. And then today, oh buddy. I'm not going to give the shield to Gilbert. Maybe I should though, but I'm not going to. Man, I'm just so upset about Gilbert. Or Alright. Let's see. So Royal Lineage Plus, so he has that avoidance thing. And don't want to change any of your abilities. I don't think so. Lone Wolf, you did not get any upgrades in that, so you're basically the same. Lockpick is the same. Probably should get Swordbreaker and also Lance Prowess. You also have Swordbreaker, but you've been using magic, so I'm going to keep you with that. What's Renewal? Unit recovers up to 20% of max HP at the start of each turn. Well, okay. We will get rid of HP plus 5. That's okay. The Rally Magic I'll leave off. But do I want any of those other things? Probably the Authority, because you're actually really good with Gambits. Did anyone else get, like, changes to their personal thing? You have Sword and Lancebreaker. Holy shit. Well, trade with the Sword Prowess. And trade this with that. So you can use axes and lances. Hold on. Let me at least give him an axe. Not the Devil Axe, though. So I guess just a normal Steel Axe. Battalions, does everybody have one? You don't need one. Okay, so everyone still has that. Whew. I guess explore. I mean, I'm not a Gilbert hater, it's just like, he's now our to-do, because he's our walking fortress, and I don't like that, because, damn it, to-do is a to-do, and da-da-da-da-da. Just take a look around. I'm assuming not all the students are going to still be here. Oh my god, is that Bernadette? What the f-
At last, I return to my domain. My lonely paradise. My realm of exquisite solitude. Huh? Professor? Is that you? You didn't hear that just now, did you?
She's still in there. You're what?
You didn't? Well, I'm good.
Oh, advanced drills. Oh. So now we can learn from all of them? Okay. Here's, I still apparently have been holding on to these lilies.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Hello, Red Zeppos. What did you miss? A 5-year time skip. We're at war with the Empire. So that's cool. It's good to see the greenhouse. Wait a minute. Am I going to be able to cultivate from 5 years ago? Or harvest. Oh my god. Well, thank you for holding on to these for 5 years. What the fuck? Man, this greenhouse really held up over the 5 years.
Maybe.
Fishkeeper still here? We could still fish if you want to.
Do you have time for a request?
Catch the big one, the mysterious fish of legend that is said to have appeared in the fishing pond. Oh, right, yeah, let's get back to our roots. Oh, whoops. I meant to escape. Whoa. Shit. So that was purple.
You've done me a great
There we go.
service.
So fishing, still confirmed. Still here. Quests, still kind of BS.
I'd given up on ever seeing you again. Where have you been hiding? Anyway, now that we're reunited in the land of the living, I must fulfill my promise.
What promise is that, Eloise?
The promise I made to the captain, to keep you safe. I can't believe you've forgotten. How cold.
Okay. Here's a fishing float.
Wow, for me? Hey!
I like fishing in minigame or in games. Oh my god, the gatekeeper is still here? How? Okay. For a place that was said it was supposed to be a ruin for 5 years? Like, they didn't really change anything. I mean, hell, the gatekeeper is still in the same place.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. You know, it's such a thrill to be able to greet you like this again. I almost died as well in the battle 5 years ago, but I won't allow any enemies to get into this place again. I promise you that. Even if the Death Knight shows up, I'll be sure to... Well, for now, I'll keep training.
The Death Knight is still a thing?
Feel confident that I can stop him.
I gotta say, I'm a little sad that they didn't even like tear down the walls a little bit. It's just, huh.
I've got a favor to ask.
What do you require?
Okay.
Farewell.
Does it just kind of feel weird that literally nothing has changed? This ruined cathedral, they have already got the the little waterfall things working.
Is Dedu really gone? There's so much more I wanted to say to him.
The cathedral has a big hole in it? Oh, does it?
Tender with the flowers in the greenhouse. I wonder how they're doing.
So, yeah. The Alliance is such a mess. How are we supposed to know where's safe and where's not? I should probably just move my little sis and grandpa to Garrick Mach. At least I could keep working on becoming a proper knight without having to worry about them.
Yeah, to do his dead.
House once things calm down a bit.
Who are you?
I need a favor.
Soldiers obtain information about the deserters. It seems they are skilled soldiers, so you should persuade them to join you.
Hey, I could use a hand.
Okay. Huh.
Listen.
Well, yeah, Flame, I guess... Did she not even get taller?
Professor, I am so glad you are unharmed.
She had to get
No matter
taller,
how
right?
you walk, I will be with you every step of the way. Anything you ask of me, I shall see it through. You saved my life, and I am in your debt.
She's exactly identical. Okay.
Pardon me. Yes.
Alright, so there's a big hole in this cathedral somewhere? Oh, okay. Ah! Yes, I see it now. There we go.
No.
I take back everything. There is a giant hole in the ceiling here. I take it all back. Hello, Dimitri. How's it going? Alright. Good talk. Are the statues still here? Man, it's good that this guy's still in this room.
Need something?
Oh, this is disappointing. Reason.
This one? You're all set. See you again soon.
Yep.
Hello there.
Hi. What up, Felix?
Hello. I have a request concerning that creature. I can hardly look at the thing in the state it's in. Do something about it.
I think he's talking about Dimitri. I'll see what I can do.
Please do. We tracked the boar for 5 years. I thought he was dead. In the state he's in, he might as well be. He's gotten better at killing people. And in exchange, surrendered what little humanity he had.
Okay. Anything down here? Who's my tank now? We still have a lot of tanky people, but probably Gilbert. Alright, well, let's turn in the oh, hey, we can go to the 3rd floor now.
Oh, yeah.
Is this my room?
I don't know anything about rebuilding, but I can sure do my best to clean up the mess.
It
I'm
is
gonna keep Lady
filthy
Rhea's
in
room
here.
spotless, so she can use it right away whenever she gets back.
Okay. Good talk. I'll do the supports. I'm just doing everything else first.
Professor! Oh my, it's so good to see you.
Hello, Dorothea.
These days, so many old friends seem to be disappearing. But you're here. It's incredible to see you again after 5 years. I have a feeling your name will go down in history.
Alright. Oh, we have a quest on the 2nd floor as well, but let me turn this one in.
Oh, good. Thanks.
Yeah, her hat is gone. What's that about?
Yes. 5 long years I've searched for you and the Archbishop. It is a pleasure to see you again.
You
The Church
hated
of
me.
Saros will follow you from now on. But please do not abandon the search for Lady Rhea.
We'll do whatever it takes.
Thank you. I know the battles ahead will be dire, but we will support you with all our strength.
Thank you.
What do you say? Thankfully, it appears the records and equipment I need for my research have not been damaged.
Never
I
mind.
am most curious, though. You say you were asleep for 5 whole years. Incredible. Perhaps this is another effect of your crest. I do look forward to investigating you in greater detail.
Yeah, we can talk about that.
Wonderful news. I am most excited to begin. We must find the time, of course.
Professor? My professor? You haven't changed a bit.
Well, like, I mean, it just feels super lazy to me, Lufos. Like, yeah, anime, but this feels fucking lazy so far at this
I'd
part.
expect your whole demeanor to have changed greatly over 5 years. Though, I suppose I haven't changed either, right? Thank you for noticing, by the
No,
way.
they didn't even change your clothes.
Ah, just the two of us, forever young. Oh, let me have my fun.
Yeah, anime can be lazy because they are on a strict schedule. I mean, I know the games are also on a schedule, but like, it's just... Well, it's been 5 years, and you killed bandits in this place when you came in here, and it looked like a fucking mess in the cutscenes, but somehow all my shit is still in here. I don't know. Bandits didn't even try and take it. Like, what? Like, the suits are, it's just...
We have given proper burial to the Imperial soldiers killed in the monastery.
Would I want to wait
Ones
one more
who were
year?
sent to investigate the
Would it
deed.
take a year to make this place just have battle damage?
Already, rumors spread that they were utterly annihilated. So regardless of whether there are spies observing us, the Imperial army will know of this.
I'm super critical because I really enjoy this game, and then hitting this point, after this 5-year gap, when, like, everything has gone to shit, and it's been 5 years since anyone has actually been officially living here and keeping it up to date, and it just still looks like it did before the time skip.
Your Highness, Dimitri, how could you be so reckless?
It just, it pulls me out.
I have a request.
I mean, listen, games are hard, but like, just... I don't know. What do I need to do? Was that a battle I accepted?
Hello, Professor.
Hello.
What brings you here? Fancy a bit of fishing?
Sure.
You know, I can hardly go fishing without thinking of old Gerald. He and I would just sit here, casting our lines again and again. I'm no better at it now than I was then. Not a single nibble.
Maybe if you were quieter.
Just like your father. You know all the tricks of the fisherman's trade. I was hopeless at it, but he was a master. In the time it took me to catch one fish, he could fill his basket to the brim. You know, talking to you, I'm feeling very nostalgic. Why don't you join me? We can trade some stories about the old man. We spoke before about how Gerald never seemed to age, right? Once, when he was drunk, he let the secret slip.
Are we supposed to be holding these fishing
He said
rods?
he'd had an infusion of crest-bearing blood, and it had greatly extended his life.
Crest can make people live longer?
Well, we'd both been drinking. I figured he was joking, so I just laughed it off. Then I asked him his age. He said he'd stopped counting after he hit 100. And he was telling the truth. In those 20 years he was away, he didn't age a bit. An incredible person, to be sure. And I probably don't know the half of it. Actually, I'd like to ask you something about Gerald, if you don't mind.
I probably won't know the
Gerald
answer.
was away from the monastery. What was he like?
You like to fish?
In other words, he was exactly the same. When he was with the Knights, he always found time to go fishing. He was hooked on it, you might say. He'd say there was no greater pleasure in life than sinking his teeth into a fish he'd caught and washing it down with a drink. I have to say, right now, fishing with you, it really takes me back. This feels just like the good old days, when Gerald was sitting alongside me.
Okay.
Speaking of which, I finally managed to meet up with everyone again, but they're all so gloomy.
Stuff's happened, Mercedes.
Professor, care to join me for a cup of tea? We could invite the others and the soldiers.
That sounds nice.
Doesn't it? Oh, there probably isn't time to bake any treats, though. Oh, I should invite Dimitri to come along as well. Though I don't suppose he'll want to join in.
Hey, what up, Savannah?
Hey, Professor. It's been a while. It's really good to see you again. An awful lot has happened in these past 5 years. There were so many times I wished you were around. I'm glad you're back. Your skills are worth more than a whole army.
Wasn't that supported around here somewhere? Whoop.
Okay.
Professor.
Ash! Let us speak.
Oh, hey, Professor.
Howdy.
Actually, I ran into that thief while I was shopping just now.
Oh my god. Did you, Ash? Did you just run into that thief from 5 fucking years ago? Okay, Ash, tell me about the thief from 5 years ago.
Maybe you don't remember. It's been quite a while. The man who stole the book from that market stall.
Uh-huh.
I saw him on the street with his kid. They were both so grateful. It's a really nice feeling.
Is it? They were living here for 5 years alone?
Yeah, but... it did seem like they were still having trouble getting by.
Well, damn.
I guess what you said to me back then was right.
It's like nothing's changed, Ash!
My actions didn't really solve the problem. I can't help everyone, no matter how much I try. If I had the money or power, maybe. But I don't. You know, a long time ago, Leonardo said nearly the same thing to me. I think it was when I tried to look after the horses all on my own. I really messed that up. He said, "You're not quite ready for this yet, but there's no need to rush." I know I can't help very many people right now, but I think doing what I can for those I see in front of me is still worthwhile. I have to believe that, at least.
It's just like you, Ash.
Thanks. That's reassuring to hear.
Wow.
What about you, Professor? Has anything been troubling you lately?
I don't know, man. I've been asleep for 5 years, but apparently nothing has changed.
Not looking after horses. You might not want to trust me with that.
No, nothing in particular has been bothering me, no.
Hey, don't be that way. There's got to be something. It doesn't have to be serious.
I've been asleep for 5 years,
I
Ash!
genuinely enjoy helping people. It's a great feeling making
Yeah,
someone
stuff's
smile.
fucking bothering me.
So if there's anything I can do for you, I want to do it. Because I care about you.
That's really kind, Ash.
You think so? It's just what anyone would do, really. So what'll it be? How can I help?
Can you bring Dedu back? Wanna help me cook?
Of course. I'd be glad to cook with you.
Alright. My reaction was priceless, thank you. Well, like, we just get discussing how everything is the same, and then the first support conversation is Ash like, hey, you remember that thief? Like, is that what's really on the top of your mind right now? Is this thief dude from 5 fucking years ago?
Finally, I notched a win against you.
Did you? You crushed me.
Oh, please. I scraped by. When we spar, I feel like I'm revisiting my past.
Maybe I'm just expecting too much from this time gap. You know, it's my fault, really.
With my brother. From the first time I held a sword, all I wanted was to surpass him. And that's what drove me to become so strong. Perhaps it's absurd to say such a thing, but I've spent all these years training for a duel with a corpse.
You found an answer to my question.
Yes, I suppose I did. I can never again spar with my brother. Not unless he climbs out of his grave.
And let's hope that
Still,
doesn't happen.
I continue my endless pursuit of strength. Maybe because I have a new opponent to measure myself against.
Oh, come on. How dumb are we?
You, obviously.
Yes, obviously. I'm sorry.
I beat you this time,
I'm a silly anime
but
main
when we
character who
next
doesn't
cross
know
swords,
shit.
Who knows what might happen? It was a close match, not a crushing victory.
I'm the type of character who, like, Dorothea would rub up against my back with her front side, and she'd be like, I like someone, Professor, and I'd be like, oh yeah? Who is it? Do you like Felix? Felix is a pretty cool guy. Like, that's the kind of character we
I will
are.
surpass you in strength, and then I'll become stronger still.
And then?
And then, when this war is over, I won't have as many chances to swing my sword.
I mean,
I can hardly imagine that.
You can swing your sword whenever you want to, buddy.
Anyway, thank you for helping me find an answer to the question you asked all those years ago.
Professor!
Okay. Okay. Well, let's eat with some students. Well, everyone has high motivation, so there's not much reason to actually eat with them, but cooking, we'll cook with Ash.
I love to cook. What are we making today? Is that so? I have a lot of experience in the kitchen. I can make just about anything.
Cool.
Wow.
I also wish we could cook with Dedu. Well, I guess now we do a bunch of drills. Is there still going to be a tournament? Is there still a tournament?
Yeah.
There's still a tournament.
I'm so glad I found you here,
What up, Leonie?
Professor. Now I don't have to worry about what to do with myself. Captain Geralt told me to look out for you after all. So now my purpose is clear. I'll do everything I can to protect you.
Oh, it's a sword tournament today?
You fought well.
So you said this part of the game has changed a little bit, right?
I'll cut you down.
Ooh.
It was meant to be.
We missed?
It was meant to be. You fought well.
True, enemies are dealing damage. That is different.
Alright, next.
We won! Silver Sword Plus seems pretty good. Alright, so we did the tournament. Some of the missions get kind of stressful, but mostly because your objectives force you to kind of rush and put yourself in more risky positions. Oh man. People always say that my muscles are huge, but I'm still not satisfied. It would be way better if my muscles were even huger. Huge muscles are a symbol of strength. I mean, it just... like, we still have a fucking choir coordinator.
I'll keep my voice down. Don't want people thinking I'm vying for attention. But how loud is too loud?
This is no good. Sing from your diaphragm. Lo.
She's been giving that same word of advice for 5 years.
Lo. It's all instinct now.
Warp sounds cool. Alright, Felix, teach me some advanced drills.
He's gotten...
Never mind. I would want them in swordsmanship, but you can't do that. Well... Mercedes, then? Where are you? Okay, so we can still only get drills from once a person.
Now that I think about it, His Highness was right. Maybe I was just so happy to see you again.
Oh,
And
sorry.
everyone else
Yes,
too.
I am
Oh, really?
happy to see you too.
That's so nice to hear.
Teach me in reason, just for giggles.
Okay. Okay.
I'm trying to think what I even want to study.
Okay. Professor, no matter anything.
Karate. 2 more. Dorothea's probably better at me, or than me in magic.
There is still...
I have learned fire. And then... Actually, I guess Sylvain would be better than me than, too. Where was he at? He was out here, right? Door? Door. Door, please. Thank you. It was loading in the level.
Hey, paper and off. I'm glad you...
I thought you'd be able to teach me reason. Lances. Alright, so how is this gonna be? Instruct manually. This is really like the same?
I've learned a lot. This...
Wow.
I mean, they... I'm still...
Thank you. Yes, very...
Like... All this stuff is great in the first half of the game, but... How am I still their professor 5 years later?
Thanks for your time.
This makes no sense.
I did pretty... I'd never...
We're still holding classes?
Thanks for the help.
I think... This is... You really...
Oh. Huh.
Professor, may I ask you something? Quite correct.
Professor.
Man, this is really bumming me the fuck out.
Come on then, let's get to it.
I am a... We did well enough.
It's literally the same stuff.
work was worth it.
That sounds like a cool spell.
I still have much to learn.
It's all instinct now.
Am I doing all right? I hope I'm not too off.
Like,
not sure I should sing with everyone. I'm not great at harmonizing.
I assumed there would still be a heavy element inside the Garrick Monastery because it makes sense. They put a lot of time in developing this and the different mechanics around it. But I thought they would at least try and hide it and change things to make more sense. But
experience.
They didn't. It might as well not even have been a 5-year gap. Like, why do they even have a 5-year gap? It's the same shit. If it... Ugh. Okay, well, that's a big bummer. But I'm going to end the stream now. Wow. And I'll stream later tonight, I guess, for more of this. God, that's such a big bummer for me. Oh, it just... Anyway, I hope all of you have a good rest of your hour or so that I'll be gone, and yeah, I'll see y'all next time. Take care, everybody!